going to take a look at arm triangles from mounted position. Now, we can make a very long video about arm triangles, but we're just going to go over the basics and the general mechanics to finish. This is one of those moves that will be quite tricky for you to understand fully. It takes some time to take the adjustments in and to get used to the feeling of how to actually be very good at this choke. So first things first, we need to isolate the arm. Well, the easiest way to do that is to, from a mounted position, start with getting your arm under the elbow and start moving up. And even if you get resistance here, what you can do is basically lift your elbow up, put your weight forward, and then put it back down. Lift it forward and back down until we have his elbow nicely cranked up like so. Okay, so now his arm is stuck. I can just grab my own elbows here and we have it nicely stuck above his head. If he wants to get it back now, it will be very difficult for him. Notice I didn't put my head towards the outside yet because I don't want to do things like this where I bring my head into a suboptimal position before I let go. So now I'm going to use this arm to grab the neck and I'm going to shrug my shoulder down. This will cause him to move towards the side. Basically we get a nice crossface here. If he wants to get the elbow out now, it will be very, very difficult. From here we can start moving our chin towards the other side of the arm. I use my chin here to cup the arm. If he wants to get the arm back, it's going to be very difficult. Now I'm going to lift up his head and I'm going to put this arm through. Now important here is that this elbow, the elbow of the arm that's going to choke him, is going to go through as far as you can. So don't be satisfied with something like this, because this will cause you just to push on his head and you will not get a real proper choke here. So use the chin to lock up the arm because he's going to continually try to get that elbow out. So you need to keep the pressure on there. I'm going to get my arm nice and true. Now there are multiple ways here to approach the finish. The one I like best and works best for me is by putting my arm low on the or under the shoulder and gripping tight right there. Now I'm moving my shoulder under towards his chest, so I'm not pushing the shoulder towards the head, I'm pushing the shoulder towards the chest. From here I can start to sprawl out and we already get nice choking pressure. If we need more, we can obviously start dismounting. Now, what you need to be careful of is that his arm is not going to go up and out. So we want to prevent him from going up and out. From here, we start dismounting and we squeeze in. Okay, so a couple of things happen there. First, get his arm through, which is really important. Second, my shoulder pressure is on his chest, not on his face. So don't go forward and try to push his neck up. Just compress inside. It's compression that we're looking for, it's not pressure towards his head. Yeah? So from here, we walk the arm up, we clear, get our head in the right position, and we get into our starting position. Now, if he answers the phone, does all these kind of things, if you perform this well, so if we really get this arm through nicely, we grip tightly, go down and put the shoulder down, even though he has his answering the phone defense, it won't matter. You will choke people unconscious right here. If you need extra pressure, what I do, I drop my hip towards the side and I'm going to windshield wiper off and I stay close to my opponent. Again here I'm going to use my knee to block the hip if he wants to turn towards me. It's going to be difficult for him if he wants to turn away from me. It's also going to be difficult for him. We're going to use the pressure of the head and the shoulder to squeeze inside. One little extra detail you can take with you is pulling the elbow towards you. So if you feel like you're almost there and you just need a little bit more squeezing, you can start pulling the elbow inside, like you're moving your own elbow over his chest, and that will give you that little bit of extra that you need.